Ooh. Ooh. Hmm. I think it's late to speed lead stream. Yeah, and there we go. Remind how much this game sucks. I just, honestly do one of these fucking games where there's like nothing, basically. Ugh. Game plan. Fucking Project Zomboid. Which honestly, at this rate, they basically made it like, unless you're pretty much already been an expert playing at this game, like, there's no way to actually win. Like, honestly, it's just so retarded. It's like, oh, hey, there's, like, literally only one zombie, and guess what? That's, like, the one faggot that will bite you, and then you basically just ruin the entire rest of the game. It's like, great, thanks, you shit. Here. Oh, what fucking... It's made for people who have almost no lives, which they can get good. Yeah, basically. I mean, honestly, good game but hardcore. It is. Yeah, like for casual players like me, it's fun to play. It is, but don't expect to try to like do some long-term game doing the solo mode. Unless you have like no zombies or maybe like one per mile. Or maybe make it so, there's no way to really get infected by them unless you just get literally like eaten. Like just outright. So nonetheless, I'm trying to, oh yeah, I think it's this one. think it's a way to turn off infection. There is. Which, deadass, I might just do that. I won't do that, but... No, let's do that. There we go. Where's your fluffy ball of cocaine? He's being more like a fluffy ball of, like... What's like a sleepy pill type of thing? Like, melatonin? He's becoming like a little sleepy ball of melatonin right now. He's sleepy. He's right here. Here. Oh, fuck. Hold on. There we go. He's baby. He's little baby. He's a handsome boy, he is. He is indeed. He's just a sweet little thing. No. Ooh, chilly. Anyway, so I guess now that my character finally died for being zombified, I'm going to now attempt to just fucking, I don't know, like get back to that character, I guess. Which luckily for me, I know where it's at. There's actually like a little hospital in the town where I spawn in, and oh, do I happen to be near it? Let's see. I think. Oh my god. Yeah, a little bit. Actually, not really. Oh fuck, dude. I got a whole like long stretch of road to go down to do it. Okay. I got it. But first, let's see if we can just take all the supplies I need. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to pronounce that. Like the YouTube name. So, unfortunately, we're just gonna have to settle with whatever I attempted. I will admit it was probably horrible. This name I can't pronounce, I know. Okay, it kind of sucks I'm not exactly where... Ooh, some potato, yeah. Where I initially started. I'm kind of on the opposite side of town, but it's close enough to where I can potentially get there, so... Soon gather what I got and head on the road. Ooh, yes. Took all that with her. So I'm not invisible. Why would you be invisible? Okay. Time to just cut through this and get the hell out of Dodge. Oh shit. Some zombies. Alright, is one of you stupid degenerates gonna bite me and I'm not gonna be able to, like, survive, like, at all? Because I'm not playing on it, bitch! Get the fuck down, motherfucker. No! Get down! Cunt! Punk ass bitch. Oh. Boom! Get knocked. Get murked. Sup? Oh. Okay, this looks like an empty lot. What the hell is this? Is that a house? There's something here. What is this? It's a store. What is in here? I'm going in here. Oh shit, I can't. Fuck, it's closed. Your sign says open, but yet I can't get in. This is a disgrace. Why are you not open? Why are you closed? Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a recruitment office. I could tell. Well, it says everything because... So, maybe everything because the voices said so. I'm everything because the voices said so in my head. Is there anything in this place? Oh wait, what's in here? A broom, ripped sheets, a rag, a padlock. Oh sweet, here's the grocery store. Oh man, oh shit, there's a lot of stuff in here. There's actually some good shit in here. Nice, okay. Actually not bad. I'll have to keep this spot in mind. Hold on, get the map. Let's mark it. There we go. We'll save it for later as a spot to reference. Nice. What's in here? A bathroom. Oh my goodness. Yeah, guilt us. Well, thanks. Goddamn, I said it'd be burrito night whether the burrito likes it or not. And the good Lord smote them down in a ring of fire. Damn right. That's some good shit right there. Based. Someone wants to Super Sentai today. It's a Japanese show in which Power Rangers is based. We steal from Trent, we filter out all the violence and adult themes for a pale imitation of what Japan created. Well, I'm not surprised, of course. Bro didn't like it, Laughing Planet was not Epica closed, so talk about got some cash. Damn. Well, hey, at least the guy had a little something going. You know what, just to kind of keep this closed, we'll do this. We'll have the back door unlocked on that, and then we'll keep moving. Getting the hell out of Dodge. Oh, sweet, there's like a pathway here. You know what, hold on. Let me actually make a little map. There we go. Nice. Alright, cool. I heard you melting to see if we're gonna an hour pre-game for Bloodhouse Cooper and Ice Really. Nice. You're going too? Hell yeah, that's some good shit. More rain, boo. Fuck you, Zambi. Boom. Alright, getting a routine on how to kill these bastards. Not even gonna lie. Oh, that one got knocked out with one hit. Damn. I hate rain. Zomboid makes it hard to guess where zombies are. That's true. Yeah. It's not too bad, though. Just kind of cut through a lot of the forests and made it through, so not really too bad. Get fucked on. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now I can kill zombies, apparently. Without them getting anywhere near me and them having, like, superpowers and fucking, like, ungodly abilities to just bite you randomly. This guy has a screwdriver on him. Probably stabbed into him. In a vain attempt to get away from the zombie. Might have to be careful about orange hair. Well, I don't have orange hair. It's more blonde hair. Hey, whoa, what the hell? A corpse I am not aware of. I'm just like a corpse I am unaware of. And looks like actually a military barracks type of thing. Are you kidding me? Okay, we're making this quick. We're making this quick. We're making this quick. I'm not gonna bother fucking just leaving. We're grabbing whatever is in here first. I don't even give a fuck. There's vitamins. There's nothing even in here. Oh my god, there's an alarm going off for literally fucking nothing. Okay, run away. Run away. Get the fuck out of Dodge. Car alarm. No, that was like the alarm of a trailer home, dude. Oh shit, there's like another little store right here. Fuck. Here. You know, I can hide right here for a second. Where am I? Okay. We'll do that. There we go. Just keep on moving. Oh, well, I'm in some really thick woods. Before the zombie police show up. And no zombie police showing up on this bitch. Well, I can't see shit, especially when I'm in a forest. I wonder whether Shania Twain would have still be a popular. She pronounced it Shania. I don't know. Oh, I found a little shed I can stay dry in. Oh, sweet. There's some legitimate good supplies in here. Planks, duct tape. Those are very necessary. Zukov, what are you doing? Welding rods. Oh my god. Ball bean hammer. That's good. Some metal sheets. Those are necessary. There's actually some legit supplies here, but I can't take everything. So I'm just going to take a few of these things. Okay, that's about all I can carry. Alright. We'll leave that door open and just keep that for later. How close am I to my home? Oh my god, I have like one more little road to get through, and then I'll be there. Jesus Christ. Almost there. Come on. Should have fun this weekend. I was working this weekend, so I mean... Oh, whoa, whoa. I just ran right by a zombie. I didn't even fucking... Okay. Get away from me. Did I just murk both of them? Good. Alright, here another one. Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Come here. Boom! Get stepped on. Alright, keep moving. My weekend's actually starting, so... Should ask me that in a couple days. Oh my god, I gotta get out of this fucking rain. Tiny little cottage houses. Tiny little homes. Oh, another corpse I'm unaware of. Nothing on it. Wait. Anything in here? Nope. Oh, I remember. Okay, no. There it is. Sweet. Alright, I found it. I found my spot. Oh! New character, found my old spot. Found the old pad, but I'm gonna have to kill my first character who's zombified in one of the bathrooms I locked myself in. If that makes sense. I'm gonna have to deal with that shit. There it is. Alright, come on now. Oh my god, there's zombies scattered around here. Okay, better clear it out. Come here, bitch. Oh, fuck you, bitch. Oh! Get stepped on. Where's the other? Where's that other hoe? There's that other hoe. Oh, well, that was easy. Saturday was the last day. Okay. Well, I can't see shit. I turned off the lights. There we go. Alright, I see my old backpack. Because I know my character is dead in there. So, I'm just going to do this. Kind of start dropping off some of my supplies while I'm here. Keep that thing on me. And god damn it, Bobby. They see me selling propane and now they got a copy. Well, yeah. Of course they do. I mean, when you're selling such dank propane, I mean, what do you expect? What do you expect out of some bitches? Alright, I'll put that there. Cool. Alright. Home sweet home. We made it home. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Damn straight. Lots of extras of cookbooks, CDs, guys. Damn it. Cool. I mean, honestly, it'd probably be cheaper and free to just look online, you know, when it comes to that type of stuff. I don't really necessarily need cookbooks for that shit. I just use my brain for that. I am the cookbook. What's the baby? What's the little big boy over there? Yeah. Man, I just realized I have a lot of canned goods. That's good. I want that. Ignore it's a living cookbook. I'll always be the cookbook. I was designed to be that way from birth. Okay, is that all my food? I think so. You know, the worst irony of it all is if, like, I fucking drop off all my shit, new character gets settled into the place again, and I fucking get bit and die. Again. I swear to God, like, knowing my luck, that is exactly what's gonna happen. I just know it. I already know my luck. I just have that feeling. I got a feeling that I'm gonna get zombie bit tonight. Turning on all my lights so I can see where the fuck I'm at. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Alright. Drop that there. I'll put that in there, I guess. And, put that in there. And put that in there. And put that in there. And these. And that. Okay, looks like that's all for that. Okay. Alright, what's up, old me? What's up, old zombie me? Alright, cool, cool, cool. Come on out. Come on out, buddy. Where are you? Coming out? Yeah, come on, bro. Come on. Got my old dead zombie body. Whoa! Okay, I looked away for a little too long there. Come on. Sorry, I have to step your face in, bro. Damn, I just did it. Just stepped on his face. Stepped on my old face. Rip. I hear another one. Where is he? There it is. Nice. Oh, this is a former ranger, it looks like. Damn. Ignore can bite me anymore. Can't bite me? You mean can't? There we go. Alright. Now we're resettled in. Damn. Alright. Cool. Alright. Probably wrap this chunk up here. Just want to drop off these last little things. There we go. Cool. Alright, sweet. Sweet. Oh, I forgot I have my gun case in here. With my fucking 1911. Hell yeah. Sweet. Good thing I didn't die with that. And lose that somehow. That would have sucked. Okay, well, let's call it good for that. Might pop this on later. Oh, I actually got a new patch, too. I want to show you all. Look at this little bad boy. Look at this cute little thing. Little capybara. Friend people. Comrade of all. It's a cute little sucker. It eats a cute little sucker, and it demands respect. Demands all the respect of its adorableness. Now, if only DFF Ride, that podcast, like, if only they had a P.O. box, because then I'd send that to Paul Zico for his love of capybaras. Dishonorable Tyrant or a Council of Fools follow? Neither of them. Like, that's kind of lame. Some dishonorable tyrant piece of shit, or a council of a bunch of fucking idiots that don't know what they're doing. I mean, we, like, in America, we like to kind of go back and forth with one or the other sometimes, depending on our mood. And I think right now we're currently in the council of fools phase, while we just went through a dishonorable tyrant phase. You know, like, so, I don't know, I feel like at this point, we're just kind of going back and forth with that. Is this implying something here? Is this a question leading up into some other stuff here that we're about to, like, you know, drop or some shit? I mean, honestly, at this rate, I mean, there is actually some stuff that I can drop a little bit myself. Because, I was looking into, some of the new stuff that's come out about Chantel Brown. And that bitch straight up has been taking fucking fossil fuel money despite being a part of the progressive caucus on top of the corporate shitbags. And essentially, like, at this point, you know, as far as I'm concerned, implying that the progressive caucus, when it suits them, is willing to work with fossil fuel executives. Chantel Brown. She's the bitch that fucking ran against Nina Turner and beat her, and now is an incumbent that Nina Turner is running against. Which this time, you know, actually could be a very fierce little match. It's the person Nina Turner is running against. And the Progressive Caucus, along with Premier John Paul, endorsed Chantel Brown, an outright corporatist. And, you know, and so, like, you got the Progressive Caucus, the fossil fuel executives and lobbyists, and the DNC all backing up, you know, this one corporate puppet, you know, while stabbing actual progressives in the back and shit, despite the Progressive Caucus supposedly, you know, being a outright fucking, you know, leftier, you know, type of version for the Democrats. She is a corporate moderate, but she has her feet in both, caucuses, like she is, but she also has this veneer of being progressive. Progressives or caucus are a bunch of clowns, and they have been. I mean, look at fucking Ro Khanna and, like, AOC and all these other fucking dipshits. Like, they've been either do-nothings or lapdogs for the corporatists and the fossil fuel executives. Like, Ro Khanna has basically been sucking Joe Manchin's cock, like, every chance he can on national media, saying, oh, we trust him, you know, we think, you know, he actually believes what he does in good faith and blah, blah, blah. Like, basically, like, you know, like, getting a nice, good massage on his balls and fucking getting a good suck in it, you know, for Joe Manchin. I bet Manchin's popping some nice fierce nuts in his fucking face, you know, because of that shit. But, you know, I digress. It's like that motherfucker can't help but, you know, find a better opportunity to do shit like that. Be Kurt Schrader, I'm giving their service Democrats so they can vote in the primary. I'm seeing a ton of Jamie signs around. Yeah, I have too. A lot of McLeod Skinner signs are all over the place around here. Like, they're not necessarily up and down my street, but they're all over the neighborhood. So, yeah, I mean, most certainly going to be a vote for that person. Because I already know where, you know, she probably lies on when it comes to this type of shit. Attended by water tower. Yeah. And by my old elementary school, too. So, yeah, there's a lot of places, like, I've noticed, like, there's all sorts of various different places that have a lot of, you know, like, some neighborhoods, or at least some streets, I've noticed, will have, like, a fuckload of signs, and the other ones just don't at all. Like, there's no, like, political figures who are having, like, little signs or anything like that outside of, McLeod Skinner. So, you know, it's just like, as far as I'm concerned, that's a good sign. I have not seen one Kurt Schrader thing at all. Just pro-union. Good. I mean, this town is pretty pro-union, so it's just like, you know, I mean, at this rate, you know, politicians ought to, if they want to, you know, save their ass around here. And that's how it should be, by the way. Like, if a politician wants to have a chance, they need to be pro-union when it comes to this type of shit. That's how it ought to be, because if they aren't, then they're fucking out. But luckily, that just means Kurt Schrader's going to be probably going bye-bye pretty soon. And good. Fuck him. He's a blue dog, you know, probably just as, if not as worse as some of the other fucking blue dog Democrats that we all know and love. But he's just not talked about as much because he's, you know, one, in Congress. There's a lot of people in Congress, like 430-something. And on top of that, there's also not, you know, like, you know, just a lot of other big names, and he's not a big name. So. Keurig Flynn. Salinas. I'm not too sure about all that. My head isn't as much in the water on that one as this our shit. I didn't know that even around here, despite even like some of the union skepticism, there's on a general level just somewhat you know, at least at the very worst, like, at least neutral, positions on unions around here, but at best, definitely a very pro-union, stance around here. And honestly, I think it's just because a lot of the major, major businesses around here, when it comes to the industry and shit, is, unionized. How the fuck is Loretta Smith eligible to run in 6 districts? She just lost an election for opponent City Council 2020, and that she's a serious candidate, though? Probably not. There's gonna be a lot of non-serious candidates for a while. And we're gonna, you know, but they'll all get weeded out. Like, there was this one lady who's running for governor in Oregon who's just all like, yeah, light rail, pedestrian roads, and, like, you know, bike lanes, boo, cringe. And you're saying that, and it's like this bitch is saying it in a place where, you know, in a state, especially, you know, that's, you know, like, pretty pro light rail and pro, like, pedestrian bike lanes and shit like that when it comes to that type of infrastructure. Like, even, like, Republicans, like, at worst are all like, yeah, I don't really like it, cause blah, 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 but, you know, they see, like, commerce and, like, the economy go up a little bit, and they're like, oh, I like that. So, even around here, they're just like, you know, they're not 100% like, yeah, we're not really for this, like, you know, gutting that shit. I mean, even the ones are serious about it. She's a corporate hack, literally funded by billionaire Phil Knight. Yeah, the Nike jackass. The Nike CEO or something. I think he is. Probably a way to just solidify the fucking corporate takeover that is, not just in Portland, but, you know, the attempt, you know, to go on for the rest of the state because Kate Brown's got too much of, you know, baggage at this rate. Because, I mean, for the most part, she, you know, they just see her as like, oh, well, you know, a lot of people don't like her, you know, and there's a lot of, you know, like, people that are not exactly fucking, you know, like, wanting her, even if they do support her. It's term limited. There's that too. There's also the term limits. So, There's a lot of reasons why they're, needing to replace her. Serious fascists down here will stab each other in the back for political power, and it's hilarious. And they say there's a lot of leftist infighting. I just like to remind them that, like, some of the more far-right elements in the Republican Party are a lot worse of it. Like, they like to have the veneer nationally and publicly, but, once it comes down to, like, who's going to have power to lead them, it's an absolute fucking bloodbath. Maybe not literally, but, I mean, yeah. Lefties are a little bit less on that shit. Unless they're, like, unless there's just an overt corporate hack or somebody who's just a lapdog. Like, the Progressive Caucus. The candidates are Tina Kotek, Tobias Reed, Betsy Johnson, and a little clown car of GOP. Oh my god. Yeah, Betsy Johnson's the lady who's all against the fucking light rail and shit. I guarantee you she's gonna get like 0.5% of the vote, like, of Oregon, like, period. Like, there is no way she's got a fucking shot just with that light rail shit alone. Like, honestly, I never knew about her up until I saw the article from the Oregonian about that. And I was just like, wow. What a great way to get your name out there. Running candidates agree, in my opinion. Kotek has some progressive policy, but she's also pretty pro-establishment. Tobias Harris, corporate dominant to the left, Johnson. It would be hilarious if Trump became governor of Oregon. No, it wouldn't. What the fuck? What the hell? No, that would be horrible. It would be hilarious if he'd become the governor of Idaho. That'd be laugh my ass off. I left my ass off if Oregon became the Republican red state. There's no way. Portland alone will fucking, like, Portland, Seattle, and Eugene alone basically ensures that. Like, that ain't gonna happen. I mean, the only way I could see a Republican maybe winning in Oregon is if they were, like, a libertarian type, maybe? Kotek has claimed that Kate Brown's being ineffective has fucked up the good policy of the state legislature, which currently has some merit. Which definitely has some merit. Yeah. I mean, at least from what you're saying, Kotek seems like probably the best case scenario. Or Tina Kotek. So, I don't know. She's claiming that she will be less wishy-washy than Kate Brown and actually get shit done. Well, even if she's kind of pro-establishment, I mean, I'm willing to see, like, what's her policy specifically? I guess that's kind of really the deal breaker. Like, what's she, like, establishment on and what she's not? Well, like, if she's established on some shit that isn't, like, on stuff that isn't, like, that serious or significant, then it probably won't be that bad. This is the best case scenario. I think she's the least backhanded. Well, best case scenario given our fucking elections on this shit. Like, I doubt we're getting a Bernie Sanders type, coming in or some shit. She is in the club, the longest tenured House Speaker in Oregon. Ah. So, she's got some fucking, careerism going on, huh? Well, that's a little bit of a, I wouldn't necessarily say a full-on red flag, but that's definitely a sus thing right there. All the Republicans here are trying to have fast share on who could be the worst to trans people. And at this point, it's just like, at least when it comes to the Republican Party, like, I don't got any fucking, like, empathy for them. Like, the vote, like, a lot of the fucking, like, voters and shit, like, I feel bad for them, because I think, a lot of them are just dupes. Honestly, I think the majority of them are just, mostly just dupes that can potentially be won over if, you know, there's like an ability to actually, you know, get some bridges open when it comes to like these different things like labor. That's been a pretty aggressive thing lately. So much so that it's even being, you know, on the offensive on the right now at this point to some degree. You know, like Chris Small's going on Tucker and not falling for the right wing tropes either. Just, you know, sticking to his fucking guns. So, I mean, it's just like there's, you know, I think, you know, it's not like that isn't happening, but, you know, it's just like, at least when it comes down to it, I do think a lot of these people are dupes that, you know, if actually like kind of like sat down, so to speak, you know, would actually, you know, be more on the for their actual interests instead of voting against them. That doesn't mean literally everything though necessarily, but at least when it comes to, I think, some of the more bigger priorities and shit like healthcare, infrastructure, and like working conditions and shit like that, I think there's definitely possibilities. And with that also comes in with potential bridges towards social issues like this shit. Because honestly, all in all, like, I mean, if you have, you know, some, like, let's say some construction crews that are, you know, working hardcore on fucking, you know, doing a thing, but the company fucked them over on their wages or some shit, and they all do a strike, and come to find out while they're all just talking, because honestly, the most that you're going to be doing on a strike line with your fellow workers is just talk with each other. Like, really, that is what's mostly is going to happen. Like, you're not really going to have any action or anything like that. You're just going to be chatting with each other, and maybe somebody brings a guitar or plays some tunes, and, you know, a couple people do some speeches to rabble-rouse a little bit, some chants here and there. But for the most part, you're just going to be talking with people. So it's like, you know, it might be, you know, so one of these conservative, you know, construction dudes might be talking to, you know, another guy and find out, like, oh, yeah, I'm a trans man for, like, 15 years, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, really? I never knew that. What the fuck? You know, but because they've, you know, been in this environment for so long, it's just like, well, okay. It's more or less at that point, you know, it kind of removes a lot of this, you know, barrier in a sense, you know, where, you know, there wouldn't necessarily be a possibility of conversation. Does that mean it will work all the time? No, like, there's definitely going to be some people, if you just say that to them, you know, if they're conservative shit, they're just going to tell you to go fuck yourself, you weird, you know, training piece of shit or whatever the fuck. But I mean, the likelihood of that, I think, is a lot more slimmer during those circumstances. So that's why I do think, especially labor is such an important thing when it comes to trying to build bridges on social issues, too. Because at the end of the day, we all need, you know, money for, you know, some bread on our plate to pay the bills and our fucking, you know, health bills and medical bills and shit. Which trans people do, too, for their transitions in their treatment. So, I mean, at the end of the day, if, like, you know, that, you know, like, conservative guy needs, you know, some medication for his, like, liver or some shit because he drinks too many Bud Lights or something, but, you know, just as much as a trans person needs their treatment, you know, medically when it comes to, you know, financially, you know, while totally different shit, you know, come in from the same page, you know, on that type of stuff. You know, they both have a commonality there. For different reasons, but nonetheless, it's still there. I can't imagine living somewhere where your landlord can have you instantly kicked out on a whim. Yeah, it's called America. That's what our governor wants. Yeah, like, honestly, depending on, like, the circumstances, there are some, you know, ways that landlords will do that. Like, you know, depending on where, you know, when it comes, you know, to, like, certain areas, like in places like in Oregon, it is harder, but, like, all in all, landlords always have a way to fucking just do that to you. Like, they, you know, especially when it comes to, like, I don't really like these people, how do I kick them out? Like, they're gonna know this shit. They're gonna know the legal little loopholes, the way to do it. You get relocation assistance for no-cost eviction, I think it's like $2,000. Nice. It's better than nothing. That's for sure. But, yeah, I mean, it's just like, at least for some places, you know, it's a lot better when it comes to it. Like I said, you know, Oregon and Portland specifically is a lot better about this shit in comparison to the rest of the country. Yeah, I have no choice but to relocate to the streets. Because, like, honestly, I imagine it's because there's probably very little when it comes to housing, especially for affordable housing. And also, if you have bad rent records and shit, which no-cost evictions is going to be a bad record, you know, then it's going to likely, you know, for the most part, be almost impossible to fucking get a place. State closed most of the loopholes years ago. Eviction is a very official process in Oregon, and their penalties and violations are pretty severe. Well, that's good, at least. So Oregon's bumped up a lot of their shit. That's good. Unfortunately, don't have a bad record. That's good. Well, yeah. I mean, honestly, knowing you probably have almost like no record when it comes to that. At least in Oregon, it's for cause that fucks you bad. Yeah, I'm just saying no cause can, because I'm sure some states, it does. In Oregon, yeah, it doesn't, but in a lot of places, like, because, I mean, not only does it not fuck you, you get assistance out of it. I've had 2 apartments. I honestly have a little record. Yeah, well, I mean, all in all, it's like, I mean, that's actually good. Like, if you have, like, 2 apartments, renter's history and shit with that, and, nothing bad, for the record on that, then that's actually good. Like, anyone who's, that you're going to try to rent, apply for renting to, they're going to look at that and be like, oh, that's good. Living alone is expensive. Yeah, it is. That's why, it's just like, that's why it's always good to try to find friends or, people that are at least, trustworthy enough, to probably bunk up with a little bit. And even then, like, even though, my family technically owns this house and shit, we're still doing that. Like, my roommate, is, somebody I knew from work, so. Got burned out with roommates after college. Hey, I do too, personally. I like living alone. I mean, I don't mind roommates, but, I just, like, if, my deal is, like, if I do have roommates, I want to make sure we all have, like, our own private spaces. Or at least I do. Like, an actual, like, room for myself. Because I most certainly value my privacy. Hence why, I definitely prefer living alone. But that's whatever. I mean, I technically haven't lived alone, like, ever in my life, but that's whatever. That's okay. At least you won't touch my no-nos like Ignore would. Wow. Are you sure about that? Like, honestly, like, Zukov, like, if you hear Dad in the background, like, he will actually, like, sniff, like, my dad's ass for some reason. And he has done that for me too. So, yeah, he will likely try to do that to you. It's just too damn expensive. Well, yeah, because, I mean, just rent alone is fucking expensive. Like, even, having, like, you and, like, one buddy is, barely, like, that in itself is already, like, hard as it is. Like, I mean, having a place just for yourself is, like, fucking impossible unless you have, like, a lot of, decent income coming in. Or at least, enough of an income, with that type of shit, to sustain, with a place like that. Or fucking, have at least, 1 or 2 other people with you. But your dad's ass smells great. So, I'm pretty sure, like, anything like that smells great to Zukov. What is he even doing? He's just been having his head, like, poke through that cat door this entire time. What you been doing over there, buddy? Rent control is a social spot to control housing and take away from hard-working landlords country over. Hard-working landlords. Sure. Landlords doing hard work? Nah. Come on now. Like, the most fucking work landlords do is basically just, like, count the fucking money that the people give them every month. Can you believe that was a political ad down here? Are you actually serious? That is a fucking political ad down there? Oh my god, bro. Like, if someone's like, that's right, that sounds right, and I'd be like, wouldn't, you know, landlords be, you know, like, taking the hard earned labor and work off of the, you know, working man because, you know, they want to take a big cut out of, you know, the basic need to have a roof over your head? You mean fucking parasites that profit off the labor of others? Sit on their asses while property management companies maintain the property? Yeah. Like, it's very rare to actually see legitimate, like, kind of like mom and pop renters who are renting out homes to people and shit, or like renting out a home to somebody. Like, that shit at this point is pretty fucking rare. Like, at this rate, it's pretty much like big real estate companies that are buying up all the fucking houses and shit. And, you know, when it comes down to it, you know, they can easily, you know, like, refurbish and upgrade these places to basically be, like, fucking butt-fuck ridiculously expensive, even though it's not worth it. And basically price out, you know, people from getting these homes and shit. And eventually, it's just gonna bite us in the ass, like, it's only a matter of fucking time. And I've had a lot of people be like, oh, no, there ain't gonna be a bubble on this that's gonna burst and shit, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, there is. Like, it's only a matter of time. Like, I mean, whether it's because, you know, people, you know, there's no way for people to actually, like, you know, rent out these places because it's too expensive, because wages aren't increasing, or because, you know, the overpricing gets so much to the point where, like, a lot of these fucking companies short out. Where, if anything, a lot of those same fucking owners, you know, bet on them to do that and get a lot of fucking money out of it anyway. Like, it's a whole I mean, it's just like we don't really have to look far to, you know, see some of that shit. Subprime mortgage crisis, you know? Like, it's just like, a lot of that shit happened then. And back then, people were saying, oh, no, there ain't gonna be a bubble pop. No, come on now. And, well, it happened. So it's just like, And honestly, at this point, like, a lot of the inflation, a lot of the problems, you know, when it comes to things right now is basically just due to fucking supply chain issues. Now that COVID's, like, kind of mostly gone out of the way, like, at this rate, there shouldn't be really anything stopping us from getting supply chains reorganized stuff, but even then, because, you know, some parts of the world, you know, are still getting affected by it. Like, I know Shanghai was, so now, like, the entire city has basically been on lockdown, like, utterly, like, shut the fuck down. And because of that, there actually is legitimately, like, an expected shortages via the supply chain when it comes to a lot of things on food. And when it comes to things like wheat and grain, it's already starting to see a little bit of a hit from that, because at least 1/3 of the world exports when it comes to wheat and grains comes from Ukraine. And I think we already know what's going on over there. So it's just like, I mean, when you got all these things that kind of stack up and shit, it all just comes down to fucking supply chain bullshit. And then you have, like, dumb fucking economists like, what's his name, Jim Cramer or whatever the fuck, who's all like, oh, it's just because people are just getting money. Like, you know, it's what good, just throwing money left and right. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, that's literally the opposite. If anything, that literally helps. And also, it should be, like, a reminder, like, maybe producing things at home is actually better than outsourcing the fuck out of everything. Like, because honestly, we would not be having a lot of these supply chain issues if, at least, you know, the majority of our manufacturing that can easily be done here was done here. I mean, if that was the case, then we wouldn't be seen as big of a hit with this shit. Like, dead ass. Like, hell, like, a lot of our fucking, you know, agricultural and stuff, when it comes to our farms and shit, like, we waste so much shit before it even gets harvested, you know, at this rate. And it's like, you know, let's stop the fucking process of, you know, these farmers getting subsidies, you know, to not, you know, harvest their shit and stuff, because it might, you know, affect, you know, the markets when you put them out to the fucking produce aisles and shit. It's like, I don't think it fucking matters right now. Like, you know, giving the subsidies to fucking harvest as much as possible, you know, and cheapen the deal. Because when it comes to things like food, it could be done, at least with a lot of our different shit. And honestly, like, it's just done purposely. Like, there's a lot of stuff out in my store, you know, straight fucking dead ass, that could, you know, easily be selling so much of the shit at cheaper prices, or at least the same price as they were prior to a lot of the price hikes since the start of the fucking year. It's just like, I'm looking at things like our chicken, a lot of our, like, deli meats and shit. I'm like, why is this, like, so fucking expensive? Because a lot of it, I see where all this shit gets sent from. It gets all our pretty much most of our stuff is made, U.S. wide. A lot of it comes from places like in New York, Baltimore, fucking like Kentucky, fucking like different little states in the South, different states in the Midwest, Idaho, Washington. Like, it comes from fucking everywhere. Like, our shit comes from all over the place. And yeah, there's some international stuff too, from like places like in Mexico, Canada. Even in places like in Europe and shit. There's places for, we get stuff sent in from everywhere, honestly. But so much of our shit is made here, though. And yet, there's so much fucking price hikes and shit. And it's like, how's there, at this point, supply chain issues with our own shit domestically? Like, I mean, I can maybe get a little bit when it comes to, like, shipping, from, like, shipping lanes in the seas. But when it comes to, like, our own stuff made here at home, it's just because of the fucking massive corporate greed and profitization of this type of shit. They're just price gouging the fuck out of everything and keeping the thing business as usual. Because, who gives a fuck about the common person and shit? Let's just fucking continue to make more profits and, justify all this with the excuse of inflation. Because there's so much fucking shit at my place now that is just like, it's like a little bit bullshit that, I'm having to give people, like, certain things that, like, at this point now, like, $8, $9, $10 or some shit, when that shit used to be more like $5 or $6. I mean, it's some bullshit. Like, I'm honestly glad that our JoJo potatoes went from $3.49 to $3.99 now. So it's just like, I mean, at least that only bumped up a little bit to where it's like, kind of reasonable. Probably because all that shit's made in Idaho. Like, all of our JoJo potatoes come from Idaho, so it's probably why. Supply chain for that shit is very close. But, I mean, still, I mean, that kind of proves the point, though. It's just like, I mean, even if there is, like, a little bit of a bump up in shit due to inflation, like, some of our items are more due to the inflation, more so than price gouging shit. Because they want to keep shit business as usual, but because the business as usual doesn't heavily affect things like our JoJo's getting sent in because they're just potatoes. Like, I mean, they're all made from Idaho. At least for the most part. I think some of it comes from Washington, too. But, because there's not much of a major hit, when it comes to the business as usual of that type of stuff, they don't get hit as much. But all this other shit, though, agreed, plain and simple, of course it is. I mean, like, it's just been proven that a lot of our, like, a lot of these different companies, like Walmart and shit, openly price gouge, and it's just like, you don't think my company, Safeway, is doing the same fucking shit? Of course they are. I can see it. Like, when I saw, I remember being, like, taken aback when the day I came in and saw the price changes. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh, my goodness. It's like, oh my god. Gas is over $4.20 a gallon. You think it'd be a little cheaper due to it being close to the Gulf. But some places are getting hit with like $5 or $6 a gallon, so honestly, I mean, maybe it is a little cheaper over there.
Where?
$4.20 a gallon in Alabama.
$4.20 a gallon?
For gas. How much is it around over here? I don't...
It's like $5.
5? Yeah, see, it's a little lower over there because you're closer to the Gulf because of all the oil that comes in there. So you don't get hit as much with the gas spikes and shit in comparison around here. I think Oregon's like 4.6 to 4.8. Well...
No, we're like 4... I think the highest I ever saw diesel was like $5.19.
So between like $4.95, something about...
$4.95 to $5 a gallon, yeah. I think the lowest I saw was like $4.80 something.
So I guess like the general Portland area is probably like 4.6
We gotta remember
to
this
4
isn't the
to
first
like.
time this has happened.
Oh yeah. Boy, oh you stretchy boy.
What?
Oh. Oh, look at that buddy, that precious boy.
Uncle needs chips.
Look at that precious baby. You precious boy. You precious boy. What's up, buddy?
So you gotta go to 7-Eleven and give me some chips, fucker.
Go get some chips, bro. Go get some chips.
Go to 7-Eleven and give me some chips.
You don't need money. They'll just let you do it. Because you're a cute little puppy. Look at you. Oh my god, you're so cute.
Yeah, fucking sucked. I had a sandwich and I'm like, fuck, I need chips. God damn it.
Oh. You sweet boy. Oh, look at you. You're such a boy. You're such a sweet boy. Oh. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah.
No. He's a terrorist still.
Yeah, you're just a good terrorist. One man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter. What? Do you not like this? You love getting your head scratched. Get over it. Sweet baby.
I fixed my dilemma on where
Let's go have your sandwich. This is a good boy. You deserve a sandwich.
Fuck no!
Oh my god.
My sandwiches.
I'll give him a little treat. Here, instead of a sandwich, you get this instead, buddy. Here. Yeah. See it. Who's a good boy? Stand up. Oh, good boy. I got mafia, bitch. Yeah, look at you. Oh. Oh, you little turd. Whoop. Up. Up. You know, I bet you'll grab it. God damn.
Getting better.
Yeah. Stand. Stand up. Stand up. 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 Stand up. Oh, you no, you lazy boy furniture and appliance. That was pathetic. Up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Up. Stand up. 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 Oh my god, you prick. Oh man, goddamn. Next stop on our world tour, we're going to Swahili. I'm so high, I can speak Swahili. Going down your block, got my chop and do wheelies. Yeah, man, it's getting you good if all the scratches. Like, you're gonna be a scratched out boy.
I have nothing for you.
You don't even have an affection for him?
No. What, puppy? He's like, fuck you! Smoke! What? If I come home because you're doing that, and I find one of my hats tearing up, I will literally kick your ass. I will literally kick your ass.
What you want, baby?
If he gets this one, he's dying.
He will. His life shall live.
No, this.
He's like Shaggy. He will use like only 5% of his power, and he can obliterate like half the world.
Yeah, right.
It just takes only 5% of his power.
No, this hat is basically priceless.
And this blood is priceless. So we're an impasse. Yeah, so don't eat hats. Don't eat hats.
He already did once.
You big chabunga.
Funny thing is, some of the hats I have, I can't even fucking find anymore.
Yeah, honestly, there was like a neck gator that I've been looking for that, you know...
Which one?
It's that red one, the IWW one I had. Not my other ones, but... Zukov sheet, all the hats. You are just a fucking enabler, aren't you? Who's a bomber? Now go get him! Oh.
Go get Grandpa.
Got a new badge. This little capybara. Hey, Patch. Hey, you don't love me anymore. You hate me.
Oh.
You disown me.
Old man.
You have disowned me. You are literally disowning me. I've been disowned.
Oh. Zukov, go to 7-Eleven and get me some chips, fucker.
Oh, it totally enables Zukov if he is my doggo.
Go give me some chips.
What about your doggo? I mean, it's all about Zukov, but what about Alice? What about your puppo? Oh, butt. You're such a goof. They make your ass while ago. She was chasing the horses, and that's a big no-no. What? You could have just trained her not to. And honestly, that's just like a dog instinct anyway. Like, I mean, that's what they do. And how's that a no-no? It gives the horses exercise, and the horses ain't gonna be hurt. That's some bullshit. No, dude, no. Oh, God damn it, why did I ask the question now? God damn it, now I feel bad. That's bullshit. Boo. Boo. Man, now it's made me think when I first got him, because Jesus Christ. Like, straight up, there was some serious talk about, like, it was either me getting kicked out or he's not getting kicked, or he's getting kicked out, and I was just like, what? And at this point, especially when it came to, you know, like, you know, how I feel about, like, you know, my own self and my own autonomy, I was just like, there is no way in hell any of that shit's happening. I'm, like, literally gonna fight every step of that shit. And, well, that ended up just being more of, like, an emotional, like, what? More than anything. And what? You're just being a little baby. Like an actual baby. Get up here. Get up here. Oh. Yeah, gut punch me, why don't you? Oh, you big boy. You're just a big boy. Yes, you is. Look at you. Dealing with my shenanigans. Sweet little thing. Look at you. You really just wanted to be with me like this. You just wanted to cuddle. Oh my good lord. You're a little cuddle freak. He's a cuddle freak. You're just a cuddle monster. Oh, look at little. Oh, so sweet. You yawny boy, you. Oh my goodness. What? Sweet little baby. Do you mind with that little foot? Yeah, you just wanted to chill here, like that ass. He's just like, yeah, I just want to be here. I just want to know you so I can just plop right here on my lap. I can just squeeze you and just, squeeze you till you pop. Oh my god, you're a flop. Look at you. This is what happens when I let gravity do its work. You just, wow. Yeah. Look at you. Really? You silly thing. Oh. Look at you. Oh. You gorgeous, ridiculous little baby. That poor little, like, wound on your nose, bro. Is that actually gonna heal? Hmm? So Garb's worth any fight. Damn right he is. Oh, you silly thing. What the hell is this? What is this eyeball? You silly thing. You're just a silly little baby. Ugh. Big ridiculous puff. Look at you. God, you're a goof. Look at you. You're a goofball. He's a goofball. He's just a goofball. Oh, you're just a goofball. Alright. You had fun on the lap? Are you done being on the lap? Are you done being on the lap? Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, no, maybe so. Baptism. Here. Alright. Whether you like it or not, I am most certainly done with the lappage. Ugh. 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 There you go. You watched it last night. I also think as long as they keep up what they started, trust me, they'll be able to make good a second, third movie maybe. Yeah, I'm hoping. I just hope when it comes to oh my god, I'm blanking on the name. Faye, I think his name is Faye. Like when it comes to him, I really hope they cast that character good. Because if not, that's like I swear, like if they do Jared Leto, I'm gonna be sad. Oh my god, dude. Bruh. Baby. You know you got a fresh bowl of food I just put out for you, right? That you kind of started eating but didn't finish. I'm like, I ain't getting you no more treats until you do that. Jared Leto's Paul Atreides Mao. No. I'm glad they decided to cast what's his face for Paul Atreides. Imagine that. Dude, if it was like that, I don't even know if I would have watched Dune at that point. I don't even know if it, oh god. Because you'd have to sit through Jared Leto that entire time. Oh my god. That actually, low-key, sounds a little disgusting. God, Jared Leto is just fucking horrible. Shitty actor, kind of a fucking weirdo, like dead ass and a creep. I think he legit has like a cult of personality, like unironically. Leo's better singer than he is an actor. And even... that's saying something, because even then he's not even really good of a singer. I mean, he's alright, but he's not, like, that good. I mean, dude's just, like, very narcissistic and shit. Like, actually, like, legit, like, kind of an asshole to work with from what everyone else has said, working with him when it comes to acting and shit. So it's, like, low-key, just, well, high-key, honestly, just fuck him. Like, ugh, it's horrible. I most certainly do not like him. Like, the one good thing about the Lords of War with Nick Cage and shit is that Jared Leto kind of got, like, murked. And that was great. Jared Leto played Jared Leto, and then Jared Leto got murked. And I was like, oh, sweet, awesome. If only other movies took that hit. So it's on Tubi, huh? The Tucker Carlson segment that was so dumb, even Kid Rock mocked it. Dude. Do I even want to know? How are you so bad that Kid Rock thinks you're stupid? Like, oh my god, how does somebody, unironically, like, I'm actually not even, like, fucking, you know, like, throwing fucking, like, hyperbole here. I'm being serious. Like, how does somebody do something that is so dumb, even Kid Rock thinks is stupid? Shall we find out? I don't know if I want to. I think I want to see the Batman, but they've had enough Batman for the last couple decades. Holy shit, Gary Chambers might have one up to his marijuana ad. Fuck. How's one get so bad that Kid Rock will admit it's bad, Lamau? I don't know, bro, but here, I will check this out first, because it's going to be 1 minute. Oh, wait. You didn't see this yet? Yeah, I've seen this before, but here, we'll watch it again real quick. Dude, this ad is awesome.
But here in Louisiana and all over the South, Jim Crow never really left, and the remnants of the Confederacy remain. In 1873, when a black man named P.B.S. Pinchback won a U.S. Senate race, he was never seated. They claimed
just off fucking base. Dude, this shit's awesome.
Black people, our right to vote and participate in this democracy are methodical. Gerrymandered districts are a byproduct of the Confederacy. Our system isn't broken. The South rise again, but this time on our terms.
That's such a good slogan, dude. I will say that is a great slogan.
1 in 13 black Americans are deprived of the right to vote. 1 in 9 black Americans do not have health insurance. 1 in 3 black children live in poverty. It's time to burn what remains of the Confederacy down. I do believe the South will rise again, but this time it'll be
on our terms.
I'm Gary Chambers, and I'm running for the U.S. Senate, and I approve this message.
Oh, dude. South will never rise again. Honestly, you need to take that tact with it. Oh, it will rise again, but on our terms. The Gary Chambers terms. Why haven't I liked that yet? Anyway, here. But, alright, now that we got a nice little something to kind of, you know, feel good about, let's have that all just be destroyed.
You saw in the clip there, if you want to optimize and take it to another level.
I wish Oregon, I wish I could vote for Chambers. Dude, same here. We can at least donate to him. Give him some money. The message will never resonate with us. That message will never resonate with Southern voter. Well, I don't know. Maybe not necessarily the ones you're aware of. Wish I could, yeah, but honestly, when it comes to Oregon, I don't know why they can't have a candidate like that.
Therapy.
Yes.
And the Juve that we were using in the documentary. There's a massive amount
Which
of
is testicle tanning.
It's testicle tanning, but it's also full body.
What? Did I hear that right?
Which is testicle tanning.
It's testicle tanning, but it's also full body red light therapy, which has massive amount of benefits. And there's so much data out there that isn't being picked up on or covered.
So obviously half the viewers right now are like, what? That's testicle tanning? That's crazy. But my view is, okay, testosterone levels crash and nobody says anything about it. That's crazy. So why is it crazy to seek solutions?
It's not crazy to seek solutions, and I think I was recently exposed to a term called bromeopathy, and I think there's a lot of people out there.
Bromeopathy? Oh my god, it's just homeopathy, but just dead ass. I'm trying to process what the fuck I'm listening to. I would take my testicles. I no longer have sperm lamel. I know. Dude, like, oh yeah, this testosterone loss. Hey, you know, how do we deal with that? I don't know. By more testosterone loss and making us sterile. And also testicular cancer suddenly skyrocketed. It's just like, yo, there's a reason why you don't fucking put a bunch of heat in, like, you know, tanning there, because, that's not good. Like, if anything, you want to chill those bad boys. Like, you want to do, like, some, like, cryotherapy on them bad boys, if anything. You want, you know, you want to chill them puppies. Like, if anything. Like, bruh, what the fuck? Dude, like, are we serious? So much date, like, I mean, like, and also, like, what? Yeah, it's like, you gotta take my word for it. I mean, it's like, and honestly, like, there's literally no data to show anything. Like, maybe, like, vitamin D? But you wanna know how you get vitamin D? I don't know. You go outside. Or, I don't know, you fucking eat things that have vitamin D in it. Like, Jesus. Like, there's literally so many other ways you can get that shit without literally putting, like, UV light to your junk. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, alright, have fun with the ball cancer there, buddy.
Don't trust the mainstream information, and they're
taking their own research into their own hands. We already know what you're gonna say. Yeah, that was
wow, we went right
on mainstream.
Wow, I can't believe we actually would, like, start off with a banger, bro. Wow.
News network telling you to tan your balls. I don't know how to even process that, but I feel like even if you don't know anything about human biology, you should just have at least the bare minimum amount of common sense to instinctively think that's a little bit sus, sounds a bit sketch. So this, by the way, is the only picture that I could find of Tucker Carlson tanning his balls. But it's bromeopathy. Now, I love that they're calling it bromeopathy because homeopathy is fake and dumb. It's pseudoscientific. So I would call this bromeopathy in response to seeing that segment, but he did that for us. A name that we would call it to make fun of it and mock it. He's saying, oh no, this is like bromeopathy.
It's, you know, totally a legitimate science, guys. Dude, what the fuck, man? And I thought that sounded done, Lamau. Well, like I was saying earlier, some of the basics about when it comes to your bowels, that's why they're outside of your body. It's because they need a kind of more specific temperature range to be in for sperm to healthily produce. So, hence, they are outside, not internally, because our internal body heat is above that range. You know, so if you're putting a bunch of UV light and tanning your dick and your balls and shit, that's basically putting a bunch of, not just, you know, UV lights, but also some heat, you know, to your dick, basically, and your balls. So thus, you know, is going to actually do more negative effects and drastic negative health effects versus, you know, positive ones. Like, I can maybe see, maybe, like, doing it maybe, like, once a year for, like, maybe, like, 5 minutes. You know, just kind of get, like, a little vitamin D, like, you know, like, kind of a little ray there or something like that. But guess what? Just go to a tanning salon and just do it there. Or, I don't know, go outside and just tan in the actual sun. Like, I mean, you know, it's just like, I mean, just, there's literally so many other ways to do it. You know what I mean? It's like, you don't have to, like, directly tan your balls, bro. Like, what the fuck, man? Wish I was brave enough to tattoo my dick. I would never tattoo my dick. Not because I'm not brave enough. Well, that, but also because that, no. Like, that's off limits. Like, the Zukov, come here. Like, the general groin area is definitely a no-no. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sit. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Bro, lay down. You goof. I don't trust what you're doing. I don't trust y'all. I need to get you some more bones. Oh, quit staring at me like that. Think I would rather take daily nut shots from Zukov than get his dick tattooed. If I got my dick tattooed, I would still get fucking nut shots from Zukov. I'd still have to deal with that regardless. Like, I wouldn't rather have to deal with that, but I have to because that's what he does. So, yeah, like, that's not exactly my choice.
In my opinion, is like goop for men.
Goop!
I feel like...
High off that goop!
What is happening?
Oh, loving that goop!
This is a national news network, and this isn't substantive. This is probably the least harmful segment that Tucker Carlson has done on his program in a while, but still, it's so stupid that the following guest on that program reacted to that segment and basically expressed the same...
Zukov's trying to help you make you sterile. Well, the thing is, Zukov doesn't have to worry about that because I don't plan on having kids ever.
Flabbergasted by
he
the
is my kid.
stupidity of Tucker Carlson. Now let's get to a response from a personal trainer who wrote an article for Lifehacker who explains, so how is testicular tanning supposed to benefit you? One hypothesis is that red light helps mitochondria produce more ATP, and that this helps the Leydig cells in the testicles to produce more testosterone. Another hypothesis centers around vitamin D, which some studies have shown is low in men who also have low testosterone. But
hypotheses. I like how there's the specific of, you know, being a hypothesis in that. Like, honestly. Like, I mean, it's like, hey, you know, we have a hypothesis that this is okay. And then all these fucking, like, grifters literally just, like, take that, you know, at face value and are like, alright, what's wrong with it? You know, it works, guys, trust us. Like, basically, just dead ass. I mean, it's like, I got a lot of plastic up here. Oh my god, I gotta recycle all this. But it's just like, I mean, goddamn. I mean, they take, like, you know, some research or some data, like, saying, hey, here's some hypotheses, you know, to this, that, you know, may say that it could be good, but, you know, blah, 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 blah. Like, I guarantee you there's, like, a catch to all this, which, by the way, I guarantee you is what I've already been saying. Like, you know, going outside or maybe just going to a regular tanning salon and just doing it that way instead. You know, or just fucking, you know, just taking vitamin D supplements or eating a diet that has high levels of vitamin D in the food you're eating. I mean, there's literally so many other fucking ways you could do this when it comes to the whole, like, you know, ATP and your mitochondria and shit. Like, goddamn.
Ideas.
You know, what are those things? Are those nuts? Those walnuts. Walnuts.
Obvious one, vitamin D isn't produced specifically in scrotal skin. You can increase yours by sunning any body part you choose or simply by eating more food that contains vitamin D, such as fatty fish.
Exactly.
When it comes to the effects of red light on mitochondria, this may be...
Hey, no one says I wouldn't necessarily be a soccer mom. I'd be more like the baseball uncle or something. You know, it's just like, hey, you know, I'm the uncle that, you know, is going to take you to a baseball game or some shit. and and probably do some questionable things in between the games, and stuff like maybe smoke some weed and or some shit like that. I'm gonna be I'll be the bad uncle and shit, and stuff, for everybody. I'll be the bad influence uncle guy that's everyone thinks is cool. I'm okay with that.
Are internal organs, and light doesn't penetrate skin by more than a few millimeters tops. There are light therapy treatments that work on the skin, but there's not really a plausible way for your testes to increase their production of testosterone just because there's light shining on the skin of the scrotum. Yeah, that was a more thoughtful response, but others chimed in and they basically put it more bluntly. This is a fucking stupid idea for obvious reasons. Testicles need to be 4 degrees cooler than the body's temperature to make healthy sperm. Heating them up makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah, exactly. If anything, chilling those bad boys is probably a good thing. Because think about it. Like, men always are wearing pants and are always wearing stuff that kind of keeps them more, like, kind of uptight, up against their body and shit. So it's not necessarily going to be the, proper, like, 4 degrees cooler and shit. So if anything, it's like you want to have like a little ice pack down there or something. You want to chill them puppies or some shit, you know what I mean? Like it's like you want to do some cryotherapy, not like heat therapy and tanning them bitches. Like, what are you doing? Like, oh my god, people are stupid. I can't believe that. Let's get to the catch. I want to see what
outside the body. Yet Tucker Carlson wants his alpha males to heat those babies up. Yeah. Again, I feel like you don't have to know anything about how your body works, or even how your own testicles work, to hear that and think, doesn't really sound like a good idea. But if you can see that dumb conversation take place, and Tucker doesn't push back, in fact, he embraces the Romeopathy, then if he's this wrong about that, then perhaps you can put 2 and 2 together and deduce that maybe he's wrong about other things as well. Now, that segment was so stupid that Tucker's next guest, as I alluded to earlier, Kid Rock, reacted by basically mocking what happened, and even though Tucker Carlson tries to play along, he actually seriously tries to sell this idea to Kid Rock, but Kid Rock, as stupid as he is, wasn't having it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good.
So our cameraman, I guess Tom Fox, is in your house right now.
Dude, stop. Testicle tanning. Come on. I haven't heard anything.
Open your mind, Bobby.
I'm starting.
Oh my god. Oh god. Oh dude, I'm looking at Tucker's face that entire time and he's just like, yeah, buy my shit, please. Oh dude, I'm hearing his laughter. I'm actually hearing his smug laughter. Like, it's like, like that fucking laughing. I'm looking at it right now and I'm hearing it. I'm literally hearing it as would you back off? And I'm literally hearing it as I'm staring at him. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Please tell me I'm not the only one that looks at his face and I'm like, god damn, I want to throw an object at it that can cause some more than detrimental. Because, oh my god, I'm looking at that face, I'm just like, god, dude, can I please just, smack it with at least something? I don't even care what, just something, anything. It could literally be, a fucking dildo bat for all I care. In fact, let it be a dildo bat, that sounds awesome. But he's actually selling his Kid Rock. Kid Rock was immediately, before anything even started, was like, nah, fam, he was not having any of that. Dude, when Kid Rock is looking at you and not taking any of your shit, it's you dead ass are fucking up. Oh my god. Jesus. Look at Kid Rock. He literally looks like some sort of disheveled divorced, recently divorced fucking dad at a bar that, some biker bar or some shit, where he's already, 3 down, but doesn't have the money to pay for the tab, but, so he's gonna, kind of sneakily walk away and leave, after going to the bathroom, so to speak, just so he can walk away with the tab or whatever the fuck. Oh my god, he literally looks like a disheveled old, alcoholic boomer. Well, wait, I guess he kind of actually is. But oh my god.
Testicle tanning, that's the end of it.
Oh my god. I hate his laugh. I actually want to the thing. Oh my god, the things I could do to his face. Oh man, the things I could do to a face like that on a motherfucker. Holy shit. Goddamn, son. He's like, whoa! Like, he has, like, almost like a maniacal laughter with it. Just like, yeah! Like, isn't this great? It's like, no, it isn't. You're an idiot. Like, you're an absolute dingbat. Like, I mean, like, of course Tucker never has any, you know, but it's like, I mean, you can't have at least, like, maybe, like, 2, like, neurons for self-reflection to be like, yo, maybe I can, like, you know, tell Kira, you know, maybe, you know, some benefit of doubt, be like, well, you know, I'm not necessarily sure about this entirely, but, you know, you gotta open your mind at least a little bit, blah, blah, blah. Like, I mean, he can't even, like, you know, even let Kid Rock, you know, have something. He just has to try and push it. It's just like, oh my god, bro. Like, take the L, you fucking, like, psycho fuck. You weird, like, you formerly bow tie wearing piece of shit. It's like, goddamn. I can't believe that, like, Kid Rock is honestly looking at this and making a mockery of goddamn fucking Tucker Carlson because of how much of a fucking idiot he is. I mean, I guess I shouldn't necessarily be too surprised, but still, goddamn. Alright, I was stuffing this full of treats, and I think I succeeded. Alright, here. Ooh, ooh, yeah, you know there's a bunch of treats in it. This'll distract you.
Massively successful, but I mean, don't you think at this point, when so many of the therapies, the paths they've told us to take, have turned out to be dead ends that have really hurt people, why wouldn't
like tanning your balls and dick?
open-minded people seek new solutions?
Oh my god, I love that shit. I love that. I love how they use the whole, like, open-minded people to new solutions or whatever. It's like, hey, shut up, like Carl, or Carl, like Tucker Carlson. Like, that ain't for you. That's for, like, fucking scientists to, you know, to be doing. It's like, hey, we'll open our minds to explore new ways, you know, for beneficial medicinal treatments and, you know, research and shit, you know, that are better than our current ones, or, you know, other alternatives, you know, what our current ones may be and shit. Like, there's plenty, like, that's what fucking, you know, the doctors and the research and scientists are for, you fuck. That's what they're for. Not for weird little, like, Facebook, like, you know, like, wine mom researchers and shit, and wine mom scientists, you know, doing their own little group chat fucking, you know, research on Facebook or whatever the fuck, or on their own little, like, forums, you know, thinking that's, like, you know, the real data and the real, you know, research that's going out there. It's like, give me a fucking break. Like, it's motherfuckers like you that should, you know, be keeping, like, open, you know, having an open mind for new alternatives, blah, blah, blah. It's like, motherfuckers like you should be the last one saying that shit. Like, it should be people more like me that, you know, should be saying that shit, because, it, you know, because the intent is, you know, to look at better and newer alternatives, you know, to our current way of things, but under the way of medicinal science, like it always has been. Because, like, homeopathy, or I guess bromeopathy in this case, it's literally just, like, science, like, bullshit. Not even, like, fiction. It's just outright bullshit. I know Mike saying earlier was like, oh, this is actually kind of harmless in comparison to things. Like, no, it actually is. Like, this idea that, like, this weird, like, you know, home brew, like, you know, medicinal curing type of shit or whatever the fuck, you know, should be, you know, continue to be propagated, like, that, like, this type of shit actually deadass needs to fucking stop, and there needs to actually be a serious crackdown on this shit. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. I think, you know, honestly, the whole fucking ivermectin spiel should have really, you know, solidified that. And all the weird, like, alternatives, you know, to dealing with COVID. I don't even want to, like, you know, list all the random shit just out of fucking, for, you know, YouTube's sake. Because, I mean, it's like, even making jokes about that shit, you know, could be a little saucy. People could interpret that as serious. Because basically we're implying that the people that watch you are dumb as fuck. It's like, oh, well, thanks. So, yeah, it's just stupid. It's fucking bullshit. Like, instead of, you know, like, cracking down on random motherfuckers like me, like, calling this shit out, like, actually crack down on the motherfuckers that are perpetrating this goddamn fucking harm. Like, I guess in comparison to, like, the harm, like, of the, like, alternatives, you know, for COVID or whatever the fuck, or, you know, and all this other shit, and just the other anti-vax bullshit, I suppose it is, like, less harmful, you know, in that way. but still, it's just like, it's still under that same umbrella of bullshit, and it's like medical disservice and detriment, and it just continues to be propagated. Like, it used to, like, not even, like, 5 or 6 years ago, this used to be more of a thing, you know, more obscure to, like, weird, like, hippy-dippy, like pseudo-lefty liberal wine mom types who are all about, like, garlic herbal antibacterial supplements or whatever the fuck instead, you know, or just, like, weird, you know, just pray, you know, the illness away Christian types. Like, it used to be just some obscure shit, and now it's just mainstream shit now. Like, it'd be one thing if it was obscure, but now it's just so mainstream that it's like, like, how long are we just gonna go without, you know, this shit being addressed? Like, seriously.
What the hell's going on in this world? I'm not even sure if I understood that question, but...
Oh my god! Kid Rock is having self-reflection? I need to take a hit. Oh my... Gee, wow, for once, am I actually agreeing with Kid Rock? Oh, well, I need to take a... Oh my god, I think my heart actually skipped a beat. Whoa. Whoa. I'm finding yeah, what is going on in this world? I'm actually agreeing with him. Like, full on right there. That was, like, nothing but pure, like, based agreement right there out of Kid Rock. Like, oh my god, what type of fucking jacket is he really wearing? What the fuck? What, like, okay, whatever. That looks like something you see out of the 70s. I mean, I kind of vibe with it, but not on him. Like, get that off him. He doesn't deserve to have it. Dude, would I agree with fucking Kid Rock? What the fuck? I feel like I need self-reflection now.
Planet let me off, like...
Yeah. That really,
oh my god, I'm hearing that laughter.
Rock saying, testicle tanning? Come on. Right? I feel like it's on its face so absurd that you don't really have to even respond thoughtfully. Like, people shouldn't have to write articles explaining why this isn't really the best idea, but...
I mean, no shit. No, honestly, though. Hence why it's kind of a detriment, wouldn't you think? I mean, like, seriously. Like, there shouldn't have to be, at this point, you know, like media outlets or, like, different, like, you know, medical, you know, journals or some shit having to actually, like, write articles being like, hey, people, please educate yourself and stop being dumb. Like, I mean, oh my god, like, this is just, like, a failure of our education system, like, a failure of actually trying to crack down on, like, you know, like, medically harmful information and shit. Like, I mean, it's just, like, a fucking umbrella of a lot of fucking things. And I think it just comes down to that root of just, like, people not being educated properly on stupid shit like this. Like, I got a pretty generalized, you know, education when it came to, like, you know, health and, like, you know, and all that type of stuff in, like, high school, middle school and shit. But, like, fuck. At least I kind of got the idea of stuff. And honestly, I learned more about, like, you know, health in the body and shit in a biology class more so than the actual health class, so to speak, because of, like, you know, of just how cells work and all that shit, and how different cells do different things and blah, 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 which actually puts more of a perspective to how your body works and your general health. So, it's like, if anything, you know, there's also kind of like a side, you know, aspect of learning about health in biology class, at least for me, at least when I was taking it. But they do go hand in hand, though. So it's just like, I mean, shit. I mean, it's that, like, just, you know, just being, like, actually having things that are in there that are funded and invested in to actually educate people on this shit. And it's just, like, it shouldn't be that fucking hard, but evidently we just can't find the money for it. It all suddenly gets caught up in administrative costs. Oh, and also, depending on how much income comes out of a county, only some schools will get a lot of money. If you don't make a lot of money in that county, then, you know, you're in that school district, then you're not getting a lot of money. Sorry, that's how the game works.
Like, at least in the short term, this is less harmful than the anti-vax misinformation that Tucker Carlson promotes, but still not really a good idea. But Tucker Carlson said, why wouldn't open-minded people seek new solutions? First and foremost, the idea that conservatives like himself are open-minded is hilarious, because you're
That's why they need to keep that type of shit out of their fucking mouth.
open-minded. You're the most closed-minded people in the country, and seeking new solutions.
They're open-minded about being basically pure contrarians to, like, progress, essentially. Like, I mean, they're open-minded about that. That's pretty much about as far as it goes.
Everyone supports, especially when it comes to the medical community and scientific research and data. But I want the experts to do it, and not some dude on television who's promoting bromeopathy.
No shit.
The new solution.
Again, it's the experts that are, you know, like I was saying, and like you just said, and I'll say again, it's like, that's why fucking experts, you know, are, you know, meant to decide, you know, and, you know, figure out, you know, the new alternatives and new ways, you know, when it comes to research and development of medicinal science. Like, that's the point. I love how this absurd bullshit became more of a, like, an actual, like, serious thing, because honestly, though, it really is. Like, it's funny, and it is stupid, but it has a very serious, like, oh god, what the fuck, we are really being dumbed down. Like, I mean, you know, on top of that, like, like, I mean, at least right now, I just can't help but think of that now at this point. Like, initially, it was just, like, pretty hilarious and what the fuck, but now I'm just like, oh god. Like, oh no, oh god, hell, Earth, stop. I'm finding myself literally agreeing with Kid Rock, like, that, I don't even think there was anything aside of just, like, the disheveled boomerism that, like, just, like, fucking, like, Kid Rock looked like. Like, outside of that, like, I pretty much agreed with everything he said there. Like, oh my god, why am I agreeing? Ugh. Okay. Wow. What a world. I can't, why? Oh, man. Jesus Christ. Oh, here's something else. Alex Jones facing bankruptcy. Well, I mean, honestly, it took this long. I mean, I'm actually surprised it took this long. Like, he's actually now starting to file for bankruptcy after all this time. Damn. Well, too bad, so sad. Man. The entertainment that Alex Jones has given us has served us well. It has served us well. Unfortunately, the predecessors that have come afterwards are horrible, and they suck. I mean, Alex Jones is already horrible, but, like, at least he was entertaining. But now, it's like not much, you know, that can come out of the entertainment out of these motherfuckers nowadays. I mean, there is, but it's starting to get harder. Starting to get harder to find it. You're still getting into that treat puzzle thing, right? You better be. You better be going after that treat puzzle thing I distracted you with. It's like an orange thing over there. Ow. Just galore toys everywhere over there. I love it. Damn, even Rational National has to take on it. Tucker goes too far for Kid Rock. My god. Honestly, I'm kind of still taken aback on that. I'm still absorbing that a little bit, because I really honestly deadass can't believe that, like, Kid Rock was like absorbed that. It was just like, damn. Even for him, it was just beyond like wow. It was beyond his understanding, and now it's like Fuck. Maybe there will be like a self-reflection for Kid Rock, and maybe he'll have a redemption arc. Oh my god. I kind of hope he does. Because a redemption arc, like a redemption arc Kid Rock would be interesting. I definitely would love to see what that arc would look like. I mean, maybe, because honestly, if like the people he normally would associate with start going too far like that, maybe he'll like be. I'm not thinking to go full on like, you know, like progressive redemption arc, but I feel like he'd be maybe more centrist about shit. Be like, all right, maybe I could see, you know, some stuff in here and there, blah blah blah, but you know, no training people though. Or redemption era Trump would be hilarious. Or redemption arc for Trump. I mean, as much as that would be hilarious, I mean, that just, like, our universe would literally have to, like, break its laws of physics for that to even be the case. Like, the laws of physics will actually have to fucking fracture for such a fucking thing to even be the case. It'd be nice, but, I mean, like, unfortunately, just the laws of the universe just forbade such a thing from happening. But for Kid Rock, though, at least there's something. I feel like at least, you know, there's a possibility, and I don't know. I hope. I actually kind of hope. Because he's kind of like a quirky, weird dude overall, and I do kind of like, you know, my music art is kind of quirky and weird. But honestly, a lot of his music does kind of suck, I'm not gonna lie. But it's because of his fucking, you know, like, politics and shit. He intertwines so much of it, you know, because he's trying to, you know, portray what he ain't. But, I don't know. Maybe I'm just, like, hoping too much about it. I think I'm being too hopeful. Too optimistic. But hey. One can believe, right? One can believe. Why am I getting recommended so much Family Guy shit? What the fuck? I watched a few Family Guy clips from their newer seasons and dead ass. Now I'm just getting oh my god, there's like 4 in a row! Oh my god, there's actually like 6 now in a row. 7 in a row. 8 in a row. I'm not even kidding. I'm not being hyperbolic. Alright, now there's some song. Some other thing. Another. Okay. Alright, I think I stopped it. Oh, okay. It's not in a row, but there is another one. Compilation season 15. Oh. Honestly, from what I have seen of their newer season stuff, it actually looks like they kind of, you know, redeem themselves a little bit. Apparently they have one episode where they had Pouncy the cat. I've seen some clips of that episode, and it actually is actually kind of funny. But honestly, all in all, it's just kind of relatable because I have a cat, and Pouncy the cat in that episode was basically the summary of really just all of our cats. But especially Bandit. Took off. Actually, let me try to find an episode or a scene from it. Oh wait, we already did one. I remember because of Pound City Cat fucking dancing with Meg. Where's the one where Brian like goes all ninja on these cats? Oh, I think it's right here. This episode's actually pretty funny. From what I've seen. At least this scene's actually pretty good because it's just like it's got all the things that are needed for cats. I feel like this is what Zukov would be doing. I feel like this is what goes through Zukov's head when he's, you know, ready to fight Bandit.
I'm gonna save our Meg.
I'm gonna save our Ignar.
Who the hell is Ned?
Ned. Oh my god, look at all these cats.
You're doing great, Ned.
Yeah, I feel good. Like I belong here. Will I get used to
Get used to the smell, yes.
Let her go. Oh, it stinks.
It's too late, Brian. Years of ridicule and neglect have brought me here. This is my destiny.
Yes, it is. She needs us and we need her. And I'm not gonna let you get in the way.
I like how it's a little different than a traditional, like, fight. Damn. Oh no!
Now I'm gonna make you watch as you lose her forever.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Midnight. Not a sound from the pavement. What? It's from cats, you idiot. Oh, word?
Brian!
Damn. Oh my god, dude. I love that little fight because it's not like the traditional fucking Family Guy fights. It's actually a lot more harmless than it actually is, outside of a few little scratches and a cat getting hit with getting smashed by a door. But it's just like all the little tools and shit. Because honestly, it's a lot more creative of a fight in comparison to traditional Family Guy fights that are always used, which are like usually like hyperbolically violent. Which honestly, I thought that's what made, you know, a lot of the scenes I have seen from this episode a lot more clever. So that's kind of what I've noticed. Like, it seems like their newer seasons have become a little bit more clever again. I've actually seen a lot of comments saying that, you know, they wish that they had Pouncy around for multiple episodes and shit. Or at least, you know, stuck around as another character. Kind of be like an antagonist to Brian. Which I think, you know, I'd probably agree with that. Oh, look at you. Look at you! Be a little more relatable to me because there's Zukov over here. And, oh my god, look at this little bitch. Look at this little punk. Little punk over here. Look at you. You goof. Look at you. You big goofball. Yeah. Come up here. Come on. You big goofball. You're so silly. I'm gonna put this on the way. Come on. Come on. Oh, so little. Oh my god, sir. You're so little. Who's a handsome baby? Yes, you is. Aw. Who's a handsome boy? Who's a handsome boy? Who's a handsome boy? Yes, you is. Why do you make me have to hold you up? Bruh. Why must I be the one to hold you up? But why do you make me do one paw? Ugh. You're heavy. Ugh. You're heavy, bro. God damn. Ugh. Blah, blah. What? Oh, don't give me that fucking look. He's giving me a look. He's giving me the look. The look of smugness. Oh, you smug little prick. Look at you. You're a little jackass, you know that? Look at you. Look at you. You're absurd. Look at your ass. Look at your little ass. Damn it. Give me one. Give me those ears. Give me them ears. Come on. Give me them ears. Come on, let me flip that ear. Oh, you jackass. Let me flip the ear. Whoop. Let me get that out of here. And oh. There. Look at you. Come here. Come up here. Come on. Oh, you little prick. Come here. What the hell? Man, this little jackass, dude. Come here. Come here, baby. Baby. Oh, you sweet thing. Oh my goodness. Look at you. Look at you. Look at these little ears. Look at those little ears all flipped around. Oh my goodness, baby. Oh my goodness, baby. Oh, you sweet little thing. You just sweet little thing, yes you is. Look at you. You sweet little thing. Where's your Bible? Where's your brush? There it is. Let's get you a brush. Bloop. Get you a brushing, bro. I have a feeling you kind of need it. Yeah, a little bit. I like how I have all this black fur, but what comes out is gray fur. It's all gray. Oh my god, there is a lot. Whoa. Man, I need to do more brushing of you, bro. Bro. Silly, come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Oh my god. Oh, sweet baby race. Bro, you got... Man, you are fucking decked out in all this. Bruh. Bruh. Would you stop with this? You are not being helpful. Oh my god. You're not helpful, bro. I got like a little... Look at this. Okay. Oh my god. I love every single my Zukov is about getting treats. I know, dude. It's ridiculous. You need to stop with this single-mindedness. Your treat right now is getting a little brushing because you fucking need it so much. Oh my goodness, you got a lot. God. God damn, bro. Oh, hey. Hey, stop. There you go. Good boy. Hey. Hey. Oh my, you're a pain in the ass. Man, you're a pain in the ass, dude. Come on, up. Up here. Up. 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 Hey. Come up here, dude. Oh my god. Bro. Dude. Come up here. Come on. Man, how hard was that? I just want to rush you. Oh, it's off. Oh my god. Hey. Stop. Bro. You little worm. Oh my goodness, you're ridiculous. You are ridiculous. Yes, you is. Yes, you are, you silly thing. Yes, you is, boy. Okay. I think we got you a lot better. Oh my god, you're so much softer now. So much softer. Oh my goodness, there we go. Oh, you're so much softer now. There we go. Look at you. You silly baby. Oh my goodness. They have a little bit more of a shine on you. Got a little more shine. You look like you saw some shit there, bro. I swear, it wasn't really that much of a traumatizing experience to you, dude. Really? Okay, I get. Let me find that little thing. I want to see if you got all the treats out of that. Where did you even put? Oh, there it is. Did you? Oh my god, you did. Good boy. Good boy. You actually did. Ugh. Oh, look at you. Look at you with that little thing in your mouth. Look at you just drop as soon as you see this. You're supposed to catch it, you you dork. Dork, derp. Can't even decide which word I want to use on you. What the fuck is back? Do we mind? What the hell? There's just a bag here. Okay. A spontaneous bag. Lovely. Stuff that. Smaller bag of recyclables and stuff that as recyclable. Oh, yeah, and this too. There we go. Boop. Get booped, bitch. Get booped on. Another thing tea. Stand by, ready to go. Anyway. What are you doing? Are we serious right now? Hey, excuse me. You know what, fine, I'll have to put this next to me then because I don't trust you. Fucking jackass. Good lord. Dios mío. Oh, I must have missed a spot. There's still like a little tangled mat on his leg. I'm gonna have to really get more detailed with that. He's probably not gonna like it. But, oh well. Too bad it's sad for him. I'm so cough. What's up, baby? What's up, big boy? What you doing looking cute? What are you doing looking cute? It's not exactly acceptable, you know that, right? Goofy ass little head and everything. I kind of missed the spot on you. I'm gonna have to get that later. Hope you know that. Can I get it now? Come here. Hey, come here. I'm trying to get this spot. You won't let me. You jack. You're making it so much more difficult than I had to. I kind of got it, though. I got that good. Didn't take long. You little sniff. You little sniffy sniff. Whoop, 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 whoop. How do I keep throwing it? How do I keep getting it in that bowl? Man, it's like a magnet to the bowl. Oh my god. Look at you. Sweet, he was just staring, just holding that in his mouth like that. Oh my god. Well, aw. Look at you, looking cute. Little. Oh my god, you're silly. You're a silly little dog. Anyway. Any other random bullshit on tube here right now? Let's see. Doesn't really look like it. Oh, Ticker's asked if he'll blow a man to end world hunger. Oh boy.
Came out about a week ago. I couldn't help myself. I had to cover it today.
I didn't hear about it till just now.
An event. He does a podcast called The Verdict or something like that with Michael Knowles, who's known as the D string of the Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro's outlet. I think that's so accurate, or the second stringer of, or third stringer of the Daily Wire. You have somebody in the audience here who's clearly not in agreement politically with Michael Knowles and Ted Cruz, and he's going to ask them a hilarious question. Watch.
Assuming that would end global hunger, would you fillet another man?
Dare I ask him to repeat? Well, actually, so I do have an answer to this. All right, I actually think it is better that the alien answer this. You know, there's a line in American Psycho.
Wow, wait, did he just say that? I think it's better if the lady answered this. Oh my god, you sexist fucking pig, bro. Oh my god, that's his first response to this thing. He has Michael Knowles say something first, and then he chimes in. That's the first thing he fucking says. Like, oh my god, what a chauvinistic bitch.
Alluding to, like a typical left-wing undergraduate, you are engaging in consequentialist ethics. You are attempting to justify flagrantly immoral behavior to achieve a good end. And I tell you, my friend, the ends do not justify the means. Absolutely not.
So basically, another word saying it is, in his weird flowery bullshit, is basically like, hey, the ends don't justify the means, so I will not end world hunger, you know, by sucking off a man. So I guess we know where Michael Knowles is on this. No.
I am curious with that young fellow.
No.
If it would solve world hunger, would you vote for Donald Trump?
Was that supposed to be a rebuttal? And by the way, like, we have evidence to show that that doesn't happen if you vote for him, because we already had an opportunity to vote for him because he was president once.
Yeah, and most certainly would not end world hunger because he was in power for 4 years and he didn't even try. So there's that. I will say Ted's answer is not bad. It was kind of witty. It was kind of punchy. So I'll get
Not really. Not really. Oh my god, Kyle, really? That wasn't good at all. That was lame. Ugh. Gross. I mean, I like how Michael Knowles is like, oh, you're just an undergrad lefty. It's like, how do you even, it's like, how does he even know? Like, that dude could have been a conservative, but decided to just throw a random little hypothetical question, because why not? Throw a curveball while you're at it, you know? Fuck it. So, it's just like, I mean, bruh. I like how they just immediately assume. It's like, bruh, well, you must just be an undergrad college communist. A communist lefty, I dare say. Yep, that's right. It's like that dude could have literally been like a libertarian, a conservative, a centrist. Like the kid could have literally been anything. Hell, the kid probably wasn't even from college. Who knows? Like, I mean, it's like, are we serious? Like, that's like the mindset of like these people on the right. Lame. Wow. Oh, pop my back good. Nice. Anyway. Doesn't really sound like too much else outside of some fun little absurd shit, so probably smell one more little bone, y'all. All good. Is there something up there? And do I need to just not trust where your eyes are looking? Because every time you look at something, it's nothing. Besides that one time where there was a big ass spider, but that spider has not been there for a while. The spider has migrated. Migrated to better pastures. Probably for the best. Anyway, get some bowl load up here. I'll do God, look at your lazy bones. Lazy bone, little boy. Look at you. You're so cute. So damn cute. Too damn sweet. Subsoid. Anyway. Smoke this out. And called adieu for the lovely little evening out here. Anyway, peace out, everybody. And of course, I shall see y'all in that next one. So,